Good morning. Now we are going to prepare profit and loss account of a bank. From the following particulars, prepare the profit and loss account of Bank of Saurashtra for the year ended 31st March 2020. Okay. Balance of profit and loss accounts as on 31st March 2019, rupees 12,000. That is profit and loss account balance of the previous year. It is shown in the profit and loss accounts. It is added with the profit earned during the year. Okay. Interest on loan. As far as the bank is concerned, it's an income. So interest earned, it is shown under the schedule interest earned. Discount on bills received, interest on cash credits, interest on fixed deposits. Okay, interest on fixed deposit is an expense. Interest on overdraft is an income. Interest on savings bank deposits, interest on borrowing from RBI, interest on borrowing from other banks, interest on recurring deposits, commission, exchange and brokerage, salaries and allowance to staff, directors' fees and allowances, stationery and printing, postage, advertising, repairs, depreciation on bank's property, other expenses, rent, taxes, etc. Profit on revaluation of investments, loss on revaluation of investments. So at the time of preparing profit and loss account, we deduct profit on revaluation of loss on revaluation of investments from the profit on revaluation of investments. Rebate on bills discount 1 for 2019. So that is the opening balance of rebate on bills discounted. It is added with discounts. Okay, and the closing rebate on bill discounted is deducted from the figure. Additional information: provide for doubtful debts 84,000. Rebate on bills discounted on 31st March 2020, 18,400. So it is closing rebate on bill discounted. It is deducted from discount received. Directors recommended a dividend of 10% on equity share capital of rupees 82 lakhs. So equity share capital of the bank is 82 lakhs. 10% dividend is declared or recommended by the directors. So 82 lakhs into 10% is equal to 8,20,000 is the dividend recommended by directors. Prepare profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2020. Okay, so this is the profit and loss account. So before preparing this profit and loss account, let us see how the schedules are prepared, and the total of the schedule is shown in the profit and loss accounts. First schedule, schedule number 13, interest earned. All interest earned by the banking company are shown under this schedule. First one, interest on loan. All these figures are given in the question. Interest on loan, total 18,26,000. Interest on cash credit, 8,28,000. Interest on overdraft, 1,85,000. Discount on bill discounted, that is given in the question, 3,86,000. Okay, then I already told you that rebate at the beginning is added and rebate at the end is deducted from the discount received during the year. So total discount received during the year is 3,86,000 and rebate at the beginning, that is 10,000. So now we will get 3,96,000. From that figure, less rebate at the end. It is given as an adjustment. Okay, rebate at the end is given in the after the trial balance, it is given as an adjustment 18,400. So balance will be 3,77,600. So total of this schedule will be 32,16,600. This will be shown in the profit and loss account. Okay. Then the next schedule is schedule number 14, other incomes. So here first item is commission, exchange and brokerage. That's given in the question, 4,19,000. Next item is profit on sale of investments. That is 18,500. And one loss is there. So we have to deduct the loss on sale of investments from the profit on sale of investments. So 18,500 minus 6,500, that is equal to 12,000. So total of this schedule will be 4,31,000. Next schedule, schedule number 15, interest expended. Okay, first item, interest on fixed deposit, 3,89,000. Okay, when bank accepts deposits from the customers, the bank has to pay interest on the deposit. So as far as the bank is concerned, interest on deposit is an expense. Interest on fixed deposit, 3,89,000. Interest on savings bank deposits, 3,12,800. Interest on recurrent deposits, 1,85,200. Interest on borrowing from RBI, 1,12,000. Interest on borrowing from other banks, 3,12,200. So total of this schedule will be 13,11,200. So we will show this figure, total figure, in the profit and loss accounts. And the last schedule is schedule number 16, operating expenses. All other expenses are shown here. First item, salaries and allowance to staff, 8,25,850. Rent and taxes, 65,400. Printing and stationery, 10,000. Advertising and publicity, 12,000. Depreciation on bank's property, 85,000. Director's fee, allowances and expenses, 83,000. Postage, 3,000. Repairs and maintenance, 13,000. Other expenditure, 12,850. So total will be 1,10,100. Okay. So now we can prepare profit and loss account. It's very simple because we have already prepared the schedules, and we have to write the total of these schedules in the profit and loss account. So come to the profit and loss account. Heading will be like this, profit and loss accounts of such and such bank, Saurashtra Bank, for the year ended 31st March 2020. Then three columns, first column particulars, second column schedule number, next column year ended 31st March 2020. You can add one more column for showing figures of the previous year, but here it's not essential. Okay, first item, income. Under income, two items are there. Interest earned. So for that purpose, we have prepared one schedule, schedule number 13. Take the total of schedule number 13, that is 32,16,600. Next item is other income. We have already prepared one schedule, schedule number 14. Total of the schedule is 4,31,000. Then take the total of income, schedule number 13 and 14. Total will be 36,47,600. Next, second one, expenditure. 3 items are there. First one, interest expended. Interest expended as per schedule number 15, 13,11,200. Operating expenses as per schedule number 16, total 11,10,100. Okay, that's the operating expense, total of operating expenses. Next item, provisions and contingencies. Okay, provisions and contingencies. And provisions and contingencies given in the question 84,000. That is the total of provisions and contingencies. Okay. Take the total. Total will be 25,05,300. Now we can calculate profit or loss. Third item is profit or loss. Net profit for the year. So here total income 36,47,600. Total expenditure 25,05,300. So from the figure total income deduct total expense. So we will get 11,42,300. And with that figure add profit brought forward from the previous year. Okay. So the first item in the question. First item in the question, that is balance of profit and loss account as on 31st March 2019, rupees 12,000. That's the profit earned during the last year. Okay, 12,000. Take the total 11,54,300. Then from that figure we have to make some appropriations. For the item appropriations, transfer to statutory reserve. So we already discussed that 25% of the net profit earned during the year will be transferred to statutory reserve. So here profit earned during the year 11,42,300. So 11,42,300 into 25% is equal to 2,85,575. Next item given in the adjustment, proposed dividends. So equity share capital of the company is 82 lakhs and 10% dividend is recommended by board of directors. So 82 lakhs into 10% is equal to 8,20,000. Okay. So total profit, that is 11,54,300. Then from 11,45,300 deduct 2,85,575 and 8,20,000. So we will get 48,725. This figure will be carried over to balance sheet. That is the balance carried over to balance sheet. Okay, 48,425 will be shown in the balance sheet as profit during the year. Okay, thank you.